my God, I can't believe this.
Thank you for being my heroes.
The KMOV Surprise Squad, brought to you by Scot Credit Union.
You've heard the phrase, leave a place better than you found it. For Colonel Scot Heathman, mission accomplished. The highly respected commander at Scott Air Force Base is leaving command after persevering through a major health scare.
Through it all, his compassionate leadership never wavered, making him very deserving of a visit from the KMOV Surprise Squad.
As an avid Star Wars fan, Jeremiah Scot Heathman's biggest dream was to fly. And fly he did. Putting himself through college and joining the Air Force, proving early in his career that he could make it far. He was given many leadership opportunities, eventually landing as wing commander at Scott Air Force Base. But his career path, his mettle, and his character were all put to the test when an MRI revealed a large brain tumor, requiring surgery and a long recovery of relearning basic motor skills. And while this setback may have grounded the pilot, it did not deter the leader. Through it all, Colonel Heathman has continued to inspire the airmen at Scott. And as he prepares to move on to his next assignment, the 375th wanted to give him the send-off he deserves.
Colonel Heathman knows that News 4 is here at Scott Air Force Base today. He knows that Corey Stark is interviewing him for a story. That's all true. What he doesn't know is, after that interview, when he walks through those doors right there, we are going to give him the surprise of his life. Oh.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. So good to see you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Appreciate it. So good to see you.
Colonel Heathman, all of us gathered here this morning have just one thing to say to you, sir. Surprise! When the KMOV Surprise Squad heard about your story, we knew we had to come here to celebrate the tremendous work of the 375th Air Mobility Wing and what they've done under your leadership.
It's all gone. Yeah.
Colonel Heathman, I've never seen Star Wars. I'm not really sure what character you and your son dress up as. But what I do know is that you care for us and you care for our families. And while you were caring for us, you had your own personal barriers to overcome. I'd like to share a quote from a story that our office did on you. I lost my hearing on my right side, had to relearn to walk, talk, regain my balance, and even see. And despite your setbacks, you're still out here sharing your story of resilience, mentoring our airmen, and caring for our families and yours. If you guys have not had a chance to meet him personally or hear him speak, I suggest you say hi because the leadership is strong with this one.
Sir, your wing's motto is what? Help from above. And to do that has to require an eagle to rise very high and have a keen eye to see everything beneath them to take care of that. You have spread your wings far and wide across this entire installation to show people what it means to be a leader. And I thank you, sir, and I salute you for everything you've done for me and the team around you.
Scott Credit Union has proudly served the troops and the families of Scott Air Force Base for 78 years, and we're just so proud to be a part of this family. We were told over and over again that the best thing we could do would be something to support your airmen. That's why today, the Scott Credit Union Foundation is making contributions to two organizations we are told are near and dear to you. First is a $2,500 donation to the Wounded Warriors. We know they helped you when you needed it, and we want to make sure this important organization continues to help military members. Second, we are contributing $2,500 to Friends of Military Families. As you know, they fund Airmen and the Family Readiness Center. Thank you for your service, and it's been an honor to be here. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Now, Colonel Heathman, I don't know if you noticed, because this is a lot to take in, but right over my shoulder here, our friends at the USO have been serving up some hot dogs, some peanuts, and some Cracker Jack.
which, sir, happens to be a hint about the next surprise we have lined up for you, which I think, yes, should be rolling up right about now. Let's see. Colonel Heathman. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce to you a two-time All-Star, St. Louis Cardinals Hall of Famer, Jason Isringham.
Wow.
Colonel Heathman. St. Louis Cardinals heard your story, and the organization wanted to be a part of this celebration, so we brought a few surprises for you today. The first surprise is a message from first baseman Paul Goldschmidt.
Hello, Colonel Heathman. This is Paul Goldschmidt. Your friends at Scott Air Force Base reached out to inform us that you would soon be transitioning to another base. I wanted to take this opportunity to thank you on behalf of the St. Louis Cardinals and all Cardinals Nation for your service and bravery. I hope you enjoy your surprise today, and I look forward to seeing you at Busch Stadium soon. Best of luck at your new assignment.
So next, no matter where your future assignments take you, we want to make sure that people know that St. Louis has been a big part of your life, and I have a St. Louis Cardinals hat and jersey for you. For you.
Take them out of there.
Take them out.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
So next, we have a surprise for everyone here. Next Wednesday, May 19th, the St. Louis Cardinals have donated 200 tickets for airmen and their families to join Colonel Heathman at Busch Stadium.
All right, I got him.
And at that game, you're going to be honored on the field and a ceremony, and you're going to need this because you're going to be throwing out the first pitch.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Jason Isringham.
Don't bounce it. Don't bounce it.
We were wondering if you would do us the honor for all the airmen and the men and women that have gathered in your honor, if you would come up here and say a few words.
To stand on these steps in front of this building at a base that's over 100 years old with a community like this surrounding us, it doesn't get better than that. This is a team sport. I truly appreciate everything you do for me, for your teammates, for your families, and for those who want to join the United States Air Force. This is such an honor to serve. We all share a connection for a love of our country, for respecting one another, for elevating each other, and I'm going to continue to do that every single day of my life. I am confident there are men and women right behind us who are going to do it better, who are going to achieve more, who are going to go faster and farther, and we need to be right there cheering them on, just like we're here together today. Thank you for making this day special for me, but also I think just special for Team Scott.
Which brings us to today, as Colonel Heathman throws out that first pitch. But we've got one more big surprise. We've actually flown in the Colonel's former squadron commander, mentor, and friend, retired Brigadier General Blaine Holt, who really wanted to be a part of this special night.
The Cardinals are honored this evening to celebrate the service of Air Force Colonel Scot Heathman. But Colonel Heathman, need a catcher for your pitch. That hasn't worked out yet in your mind. Well, we have one for you. It's a surprise. There was someone who wanted to be part of tonight, and he flew in from Washington State to be here for you. Please welcome retired Brigadier General Brian Holt. Holy cow, yeah. You didn't expect that.
Oh my God, what are you doing here?
I can't do this without me!
Oh, I love you, bro. We're a team, love you too.
Fred Bird calling balls and strikes. Here we go. Right down the middle.
Yeah! Absolutely the highlight of being here in this St. Louis region. I love being stationed at Scott Air Force Base. I love what I do, and I love that I'm surrounded by some great people, and I just hope I can repay it back someday. Pay it forward.
Thank you to Scott Credit Union for enabling us to tell great stories like Colonel Heathman's.